I am Tracia Mcintosh, Associate Dean and a member of the teaching staff here at the Westmoreland Campus of the Montego Bay Community College. I am here to welcome you and also invite you to come and join us at our virtual Open Day 2021. What will you get at this Open Day? Well, we will be showing you the reason you need to join our campus. We will be telling you about the programs that we have offered here at the Westmoreland campus. We will also be introducing you to the teaching staff and other members of staff. Also, you will get to see our facilities. We want you to come and to write your story with us because we have an exciting story, a story of excellence, a story of triumph, a story where we have made indelible marks in the lives of persons here in Westmoreland and the western region of Jamaica. So ladies and gentlemen, come and join us at our virtual open day as you will get the information from us, credible sources that will tell you how you can apply and become a member, become a student, become one of the Westmoreland campus sites. Just go and click on that Apply Now button. We are waiting. I am sure that when you're finished with this virtual tour, there is nothing else that you will do but to click Apply Now.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let me, on behalf of the Board of Management, welcome you to our virtual open day at the Westmoreland campus, particularly at FRO. I want to thank everyone who have joined us this afternoon to share with us as we give you an experience of the Montego Bay Community College at our Westmoreland campus. I know this is going to be an exciting evening for us to share with you because we really would have loved to have you come in to see our facilities and to experience that Montego Bay Community College experience. But we're going to take it to you virtually, and we are really happy that you're sharing with us this afternoon. Montego Bay Community College is an institution of excellence. So we boast all those programs in the arts, the sciences, the business, hospitality and creative studies, computer and technical studies, and certainly we have a workforce division. So we want to tell you about the offerings on our Westmoreland campus and to let you know that we have a dedicated set of staff members led by the campus director, Mr. McFarlane, who will be welcome you in opening arms come September 2021. The institution is an institution of excellence, and our academic performances, our co-curricular performances, especially at the intercollegiate level, is there for everyone to see as we boast excellence in all these areas. We are the institution of choice in Western Jamaica. And we know that students are interested in getting their tertiary education at affordable prices, and this is where Montego Bay Community College, the Westmoreland campus, comes in. Because we're aware that the sixth form in those areas are offering you the CAPE. And we too offer the CAPE program, but that is not our focus. Our focus is to give you a community college tertiary training where you're awarded an associate degree in various areas. So what this means is that rather than doing 2 years of CAPE, we're giving you 2 years of an associate degree in business studies, in social work, in hospitality and tourism management, in management information systems, and also in hospitality and tourism management. These 2 years will cost you $136,000 per year, as we have had this past academic year. And having completed your 2 years, you're given an associate degree that makes you marketable in the different areas of choice. So having completed this associate degree for 2 years, you will now be able to go out and earn and might want to continue on to your bachelor's program, which is our hope that you'll want to continue on to the bachelor's program. The opportunity is there for you to complete this associate degree on a full-time basis, just like you'd have gone to a sixth form, but you're going to be better off than those persons or your friends who are going into the sixth form in the high schools. You're coming out with your associate degree, and there are going to be some steps behind you because you'd have completed your associate degree and be moving on to your bachelor's degree, unlike these other students. So I want the parents to understand that Montego Bay Community College is an institution that is going to allow your son, your daughter, your ward, whoever that person is, to get a head start in getting their qualifications for the world of work. We want to let you know that the institution there is a very close family-oriented institution where the lecturers are looking out for all the students under their charge to ensure that whatever challenges or difficulties they are experiencing, you're going to be having an individual who you can relate to and who is going to assist you and guide you through the process. We have the guidance counselors who are there daily to support you in whatever problems you are experiencing. And especially now where we are aware of the challenge of the COVID pandemic, we have the psychosocial support there through our guidance counselors to assist you. I know it is a difficult time and the funds might not be there to get you all going at once. But what we have done for the past academic year on the Westmoreland campus is to allow the parents to pay us $20,000 to register for the programs of study. There's no other institution in Western Jamaica, the rest of the country, that is going to allow you to do that. We allow you to start with your $20,000 and you make small payments over the academic year to clear the balances on your fees. So parents, I implore you, invest in your son, in your daughter today at Montego Bay Community College. We know that it's going to be a difficult journey, but we are going to be working with you. So what I want you to do is to ensure that you go to our website, and all you need to do is to go to mymbcc.edu.jm and look for our application. I do not want you to wait till you have done your CXCs or you've gotten the results. I want you to get going right now. So you're going to apply for your program of choice. And remember, there are different programs that will allow you to get into different areas. There's clear steps when you get to our website as to what you ought to do in applying for the programs. So we don't need you to come into the campus. You don't have to. We want to make it as easy as possible for you when you want to get your application done. So you go online, you pick up that application form there, fill it in, and it will guide you as to the number of things that you will need to get in. And later on, you're going to be guided through Mrs. Mcintosh, the process in which you're going to do to get the other documents ready for college. I know you'll have to have your birth certificate. I know you have to have your TRN, and these are critical components along with the results. So right now you should have had your TRN and you should have your birth certificate. So I want you to start your application process immediately. We boast a number of firsts in community colleges in Jamaica. We are the only community college in Jamaica that has a lecture theatre. We are the only community college in Jamaica that offers an associate degree in funeral services and mortuary sciences. We're the only community college in Jamaica that offers an associate degree in clothing and fashion designs. We have state-of-the-art labs. So we are poised to take you into our campus for you to get your training come September 2021. We also focus on the holistic development of our students. We want them to get involved in the clubs and societies. So those persons who have talents in the various areas, and I'm hoping, and this is the plan by the Ministry of Education and the Prime Minister, for us to go back to some face-to-face activities come September. Because I want you, even though we have allowed the students to continue these co-curricular activities virtually, but I want you to be on campus where you can get engaged in your football, your netball, your basketball, depending on your talent, your Circle K, Rotaract clubs, 4-H clubs, science club, hospitality club, culinary arts clubs, and so on. We have all the variety of areas that will engage you if you choose Montego Bay Community College. So what we're going to do, we're going to give you a tour. We're going to give you a tour of the campus. You're going to see our labs. You're going to see our library. You're going to see how we have been able to offer our classes virtually and the limitations where we must only have 15 students in a room. Our classrooms are arranged for that. So we are going to give you a physical tour of the institution on the Westmoreland campus. As soon as I've made my presentation, individuals are going to come in and play their part in guiding you through this process. So I want you to understand that we are champions. You're getting into an institution of excellence. And we are here at Montego Bay Community College waiting for you. We're looking forward to get you into the institution. We are there. Whatever questions you need to be asked, you can go and whether it's going to be a telephone call or telephone numbers, and I'm sure they're on our website, 876-633-7830. If you want to get any information about us, you go to our website, www.mbcc.edu.jm. All the information on the institution, you'll get it right there. And just a reminder, go pick up your application form immediately. It is mymbcc.edu.jm. Go in, fill out your application, and become a student at Montego Bay Community College or Westmoreland Campus. We are there to take on any of the questions that you might have, and I know the most important one is the funding. And as I've said earlier, we have the flexible arrangements for you, and we're going to assist you. I should also add that we're also participants with the Government of Jamaica K-13 program, where students haven't gotten their 5 CXC subjects would be given some subsidy by the government. It was $80,000 for last academic year. I don't know if that is going to maintain at $80,000, but the government has plans to give those students who pass their English and their maths and 3 other subjects while they're in community colleges a reduction in their fees of $80,000. So you can get that here at Montego Bay Community College, which would mean that there's a minimal amount that is left to be paid on your fees. So parents, I want to thank you. I want to welcome you as the principal to the institution, and I look forward in seeing you all at the Montego Bay Community College Westmoreland Campus in September. I know you're going to have questions, and we're going to entertain the questions through our chat. So I look forward to you enjoying what we have to offer you as we have our virtual open day from Westmoreland Campus. Thank you, everyone. Have a good afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to sit here and have a conversation with our esteemed campus director, Mr. Linval McFarlane. How are you today, sir?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I am well. Guess what, Mr. McFarlane? Today is our virtual open day at the Westmoreland campus, and you have been here since the inception of the Westmoreland campus. I want you to start by just telling us a little bit about the campus. Note I say a little bit, you know, sir, because I can't sit here all day with you for you to tell me everything. So, when was this campus established in Westmoreland?
Okay, the Westmoreland campus of Montego Bay Community College was established in September of 2004.
Wow.
That is 17 years ago.
We have been
Right.
around for a
Yes.
long time.
And we started with 2 programs.
Okay.
The Enrolled Assistant Nursing Program, which was transferred from the main campus to this campus, and a group of associate degree students in business studies.
Okay. Good. Why did we come to Westmoreland though, Mr. McFarlane? We were in Montego Bay, St. James. So why did we choose to come here in Westmoreland, and in particular Frome?
Okay, we came to Westmoreland in answering the Macedonian call from the then Westmoreland Chamber of Commerce.
Okay.
I remember quite clearly I was at home one night at around 12 o'clock. The then principal, Dr. Angella Samuels, rang my phone to say that she's asking me to represent her at a meeting at the Chamber of Commerce.
Okay.
When I went to that meeting, there was talk about us bringing a campus of the Mobile Community College
Okay.
to
Here.
Westmoreland, yes. And that was also in keeping with the government's mandate at the time to have a community college in every parish.
Oh, wow. That's an awesome idea. I never thought about that, you know. I guess we take so many things for granted. What's our objective here? What do we hope to achieve in Westmoreland?
Our objective is basically to see to the training needs of Westmoreland and its environs. So you will find that our student comes to us from Westmoreland, Hanover, St. Elizabeth. For the nursing program, students travel from as far as Trelawney.
Wow. So we have a unique program here at the Westmoreland campus of the Montego Bay Community College. So we don't really want to take away anybody's business, you know. We're not into the business of taking away students from the high school programs. We are offering something new and refreshing. And I hear you say too that we're offering the Enrolled Assistant Nursing Program. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
So the Enrolled Assistant Nursing Program is basically a program that is offered by the institution in collaboration with the Nursing Council of Jamaica.
Okay.
So any student who apply to that program must first meet the Nursing Council matriculation.
Oh, and what is that, sir?
They need to have 4 CSEC subjects.
Okay.
Right? Compulsory maths, English, and a science subject.
Okay.
And it cannot be all grade 3. There has
Oh.
to be a combination of
Ones and twos.
Right.
All right.
Right.
That's good. That's good. And we want to continue to offer that program, don't we?
Yes, we are, as we speak, making plans to revise the
Okay.
program.
All right. That's good. That's
Yeah,
good
yeah.
because we definitely need nurses in Westmoreland. And not just Westmoreland, we need nurses in Jamaica. And from what I have experienced at the hospital, our past students are doing well there. So, Mr. McFarlane, who is our target audience? Who do we want to come to the Westmoreland campus of Montego Bay Community College?
Our target audience basically is any individual who has an interest in education.
Okay.
Whether it is that you're looking at the academics, you're seeking professional training, you're seeking skills training. We do cater for a wide audience.
Okay. So are you saying that if I'm working and I want to study, I can come here and study?
Yes.
There's no limit to the age?
No, the institution has a vibrant workforce and continuing education division.
Wow. Wow, I can see this going places where there are persons who always wanted to do further studies, but because of work constraints, they couldn't leave to go to Kingston. They maybe couldn't even leave to go to Montego Bay. But here we are offering them something, you know, tertiary level education right at their doorstep. All they have to do is just come and join us. Is there anything else you want to share with us, Mr. McFarlane, about the campus?
Well, we do offer, in terms of, we offer currently 4 associate degree programs. The associate degree in business administration,
Okay.
the associate degree in management information systems, the associate degree in hospitality and tourism management, the associate degree in social work, and we like to boast that we are the pioneers for the social work program, not the Montego Bay main campus. We were the ones who started to offer the associate degree
Here at the Westmoreland campus.
Westmoreland campus on a full-time basis.
Wow.
And we also would further boast that we're also the pioneer for the bachelor's degree in social work. Right? So currently we have 2 cohort of students who are pursuing the bachelor's degree in social work with us.
So we are a pioneer institution, Mr. Mac. We are blazing the trail for others to follow.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And I also want to say that anywhere in Western Jamaica you go, you can find one of our graduates.
That is
our
true.
graduates are
That is true.
dispersed all over the parish, and might I say, in the neighboring parishes too, you can find our graduates from the Westmoreland campus of Montego Bay Community College.
That is so true, Mr. McFarlane. And can I tell you, they're also overseas, and they are doing great things overseas. So we are basically impacting the world, and we are happy that at the Westmoreland campus, our unique brand of yes, a small environment, but a caring environment, a family environment. And I'm sure that we are going to hear further on from some of these persons who have started their story with us, their stories of excellence, their stories of overcoming, and it has brought them to places that they never thought they would reach, to surpass their own potential and even their own imagination. Mr. McFarlane, I can say that the Westmoreland campus was indeed the best decision that the main campus made to put it right here. The students like to call it Froome campus. And we're happy that you came, because if it wasn't for the Westmoreland campus, a government institution offering tertiary level institution here, so many persons would have still been floundering, would still be wondering, what can I do to upgrade myself? And dare I say it, would still be working at the sub, level, and not move up to the supervisory and management levels that they have the potential to reach. So can I say thanks on behalf of those of us in Western Jamaica for choosing Froome to establish a campus, the Westmoreland campus here. Thank you for your time, sir. It's an interesting conversation.
You're most welcome. We are fulfilling our mandate of being the leading tertiary level institution, meeting the needs for education and training in Western Jamaica.
Oh, wow. Thank you, sir. It was a wonderful chat. I am with Miss Heather Murdock, Administrative Assistant at the Westmoreland campus. Miss Murdock, how are you today?
I am okay, Mrs. McIntosh.
It is so nice to have you here.
Thank
you have been
you.
working with us for how many years?
A number of years.
Wow. So what are some of the things that the students come and ask you? I'm sure you're the first person they see to ask.
Normally the students want queries on certain information. They come, something they don't understand quite clearly, and they need clarity on certain issues. They come at the front office.
Wow. So you basically are our information minister?
Yes, you can say that.
We are definitely on the right track if we have someone who has been with us for so long. When they want to apply, I'm sure they call, right?
Yes, a number of phone calls on a daily basis. How to apply, how to get in the college, and a number of other
queries.
Yes.
That is good. So you need to know about every program here.
Correct.
Oh, wow. And you need to know about all our teaching staff and what we do.
Yes.
Wow. So what if students want transcript? What if they want letters? Where do they go for that?
right at the front office. They come here, they can apply for transcript. If they want a letter, for example, letter to go to the embassy, they come to the front office as well.
Okay. Well, thank you, Ms. Murdock, for taking time out of your busy schedule to talk to us today.
Thank you, Mrs. McIntosh. Thank you, you too.
My name is Shakara Small, and I'm the Assistant Bursar at the Montego Bay Community College, Westmoreland Campus. I deal with the finances concerning the students here. Now, normally I would deal with their transfers concerning refunds and anything they would like to know about payment plans. As you know, some students are not so technologically savvy when it comes to doing these online transfer. So what I do is I assist them, I guide them to do the transfer within bank or to do from one bank to another bank so that their tuition fees can be paid on time, even though they're off campus. Thank you.
My name is Tatisha Murray. I am one of the lecturers on the Westmoreland Campus of the Montego Bay Community College.
And I'm Garfield Blake, and I'm an assistant lecturer here at the Froome campus of the Montego Bay Community College. All right, so welcome to the Faculty of Business and General Studies. As we introduced ourselves earlier, my name is Garfield Blake, and this is Miss Murray. And I'll be talking a little bit about the Associates program, while Miss Murray will be talking about the Bachelor's program. Yes. Now, as it relates to the Associates program, now 3 questions that you may want to ask. And one of them is, what is the requirement of being accepted to the Montego Bay Community College for the Associates program? 2, what are some of the courses that you will be expected to do? And 3, what do you do having completed the Associates program? Right. Now, as it relates to the requirement in terms of the Associates program, all we ask for are 5 C6 subjects, inclusive of maths and English. Now, of course, if you don't have math, then don't be despaired. We'll still accept you, but of course you will have to do the foundation in mathematics, yes, levels definitely. 1 to 3. Right? So it's a very simple process in terms of admission to the Associates program. The other question that you may have is, what are some of the courses, some of the core courses as it relates to the Associates program? And some of those core courses would involve marketing, customer service, fundamentals of accounting, introduction to management, yes, as well as business law. Yes. There's also personal development, which all our first years are expected to do personal development. And that is just a course that helps to engage our students in terms of developing professionalism. Yes. Right? So we talk about things like self-concept, self-development, time management, and stress management. Importantly too, as it relates to the Associates program, is the work experience. And all our students are expected to do at least 240 hours of work experience. And that is basically giving you some industry experience, so kind of tying the theoretical part of what you do with the practical aspect of what is expected of you. Okay. The third question that you may have is, what do you do after your 2 years associate program? Now, you may go on to do the bachelor's program, or you may decide that it's time for you to venture out into the world of work. And, you know, of course, that option is very open to you. And some of the careers that you may look into are, you know, things like auditing, accounting technician, accounting clerk, or even a supervisor. Right, so those are some of the questions that I think you may have as it relates to the Associates program. So I'll just turn over now to Ms. Murray, and she'll be talking a little bit about the Bachelor's program.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Blake. As Mr. Blake has indicated, once you have completed your associate degree, you will now be able to matriculate into the Bachelor's degree program of Business Administration. And once you are in our program, we will be able to give you 4 options in terms of your major. There are 4 majors that you can specialize in. 1 is the human resource management, 2, the finance and management, 3, marketing, and thirdly, you can do your degree, your major in accounting. With these programs, with these majors, you are able to major or have core courses. Some of the core courses are entrepreneurship and new venture creation. We also offer strategic management. We also offer accounting management, cost accounting, and company law. With these main core courses, you will be able to have an idea as to some of the areas in which you are able to go into in the industry, in the business industry and in the hospitality industry. There are practical components to all of our theoretical courses that we have. So you'll be given real life scenarios in how to go about expressing yourselves in these different areas. Once you have completed the bachelor's degree program, you also have 240 hours for internship work experience that you will be expected to do. So all of these will enable you to be one of the persons who will be going out there in the business industry, the banking industry, or the hospitality industry to be wonderful members of the society. Thank you for being with us and sharing with us. We do hope to see you in the near future. Thank you.
Everyone, my name is Tanya Williams. I am currently a first-year student at the Montego Bay Community College, Frome Campus. I am pursuing my Associate Science degree in Business Administration. Today, I will be telling you a little about my learning experience. It has been interactive, motivational, and supportive. The lecturers are professional in their delivery. It was a bit challenging at first due to the pandemic and everything had to move online. However, I managed to adjust myself. The students in my year group are energetic, friendly, and easy to work with. I would recommend the Montego Bay Community College because they are accredited, they offer online services, they offer library services, they have flexible payment plans, and the staff here are warm and friendly. So, if you're planning on pursuing a degree, the Montego Bay Community College awaits you.
Good day everyone, my name is Donna Tomlinson. I am a second-year student currently pursuing my associate's degree in business studies here at the Montego Bay Community College Frome Campus. And I'm here to tell you that choosing to pursue my education here at this institution is definitely the best decision that I could have made. Now, I actually chose to come here because I was inspired and motivated by my older siblings who also came here. They are past students and they achieved great things here. So I was inspired to do the same. Now, being a part of this institution and having to adapt to such a change in the environment definitely changed me and changed me for the better because this school has built my confidence and improved my social skills. So I believe it can do the same and so much more for others. Now, throughout this unfortunate pandemic, the support and communication has been in great abundance from our lecturers and staff here at ComC. It is commendable how they managed to keep the learning experience so positive, even with such a change from the physical to the online setting. Now, they involve our students here with our lecturers, with questions and also with our inputs on certain topics. Now, this is done to keep us engaged because, of course, it is so easy to lose your focus while doing your sessions in the online setting. Now, we are also able to access online learning materials that we can use to our advantage to help us in our studies. I would definitely recommend this institution.
Hello everyone, my name is Novelette Brown. I am a part-time student at the Montego Bay Community College, Westmoreland Campus. I am in my 4th year pursuing my bachelor's degree in business administration with major in accounting. I am one of those persons who were always skeptical about doing classes online. However, the COVID-19 pandemic has forced most of us to do classes online. I must say that I have adopted this platform and my fear of doing classes online have totally been gone. The platform that the institution provides for online classes, it is easy to use and user-friendly. What I love most about the platform is that the discussions are saved on the platform, and all documents that the lecturer uses for teaching, it is saved on the platform, so you can always go back to the platform to access these recordings and documents for your revision and for your clarification. The lecturers, they are very enthusiastic and energetic. They use PowerPoint presentations, video presentations, and live discussions to bring the content across to everyone. You can always participate in class, which makes the teaching learning process very meaningful, vibrant, and engaging. The lecturers and the institutions, they are very supportive towards students, and they provide you with the various communication channels that can be used to put forward your queries and concerns. I must say too that the institution is probably the most lenient with tuition fees. You can always talk to the campus director to come to an arrangement about a payment plan that is convenient to you. Overall, my experience is one that is meaningful, educative, and energetic. It is also challenging. However, I have no regrets because at this institution, the end crowns the work.
My name is Shalon Cocker, and I am the Associate Dean with responsibility for academic affairs here at the Westmoreland Campus of the Montego Bay Community College. Today, I am excited to share with you about the offerings in the area of hospitality and tourism management here at the Westmoreland Campus. We offer the Associate of Science degree and the Bachelor of Science degree in Hospitality and Tourism Management. For entry into the Associate of Science in Hospitality and Tourism Management degree, applicants are required to have at least 5 passes at the CSET or GCE level, inclusive of mathematics and English language. Also, applicants are required to have a valid food handler's permit. Major courses in the associate program include Introduction to Hospitality, Customer Service, Fundamentals of Food Preparation, Fundamentals of Baking, Advanced Baking, a la carte and quantity food production. Possible career paths having completed this program include entry-level positions in the food service industry and the BPO industry. For entry into the Bachelor of Science in Hospitality and Tourism Management program, applicants would have successfully completed an Associate of Science degree in the area of Hospitality and Tourism Management. Major areas in the Bachelor of Science degree include Tourism Management and Hospitality Management. Major courses in the Bachelor program include Administrative Communication, Professionalism and Ethics, Wine Appreciation, Managing Service Operations, and Tourism Seminar. For persons who would have completed a Bachelor of Science degree, possible career paths include supervisory to management positions in hospitality and food service industries, as well as the BPO industry. Ladies and gentlemen, we are excited. We're looking forward to having you come on over to the Westmoreland campus and apply today for the Associate of Science in Hospitality and Tourism Management or the Bachelor of Science in Hospitality and Tourism Management. You will never regret that decision. I thank you.
I'm Mrs. Angella James, the food lab technician here at the of the Montego Bay Community College, the Westmoreland Campus. My duties are, first, I ensure that the protocols are observed, that they are being sanitized. And I also assist the lecturer with practicals and monitoring the students. I ensure that their tools and equipment are issued to them, and after the practicals are through, I ensure that the utensils and tools and equipment are washed, air dry, and returned to storage. Here in our food lab, we have the convectional oven. It is used for baking. It is really fast. Here you also have the industrial stoves and ovens as well. And in the hospitality industries, you will find these. Here you also have a freezer. You also have the workstations where the students do their practicals. Here you also have the refrigerator where their ingredients are being stored. And also you have the freezer. Over here you have the sinks where they wash their utensils.
Good afternoon. I'm Donna, Maxwell. I probably should say a veteran in this business. I'm with the community college for quite a number of years. I won't say how long because I might be teaching some of my great-grandchildren. But what I do, I work both in the Froome campus and at the main campus in Montego Bay. Now, what we prepare students for, especially new students coming into the hospitality program, we prepare them for the industry or also probably to go into their own businesses later on. As you can see here, we have here set up for baking, and over here is set up, the station setup is really for food prep. Now when students come into the program, they are required to have some basic knowledge of food preparation, if it's even food and nutrition. So at first when they come in, we generally prepare them for basic food prep. And where they'll start basically from knowing the different knives, the different utensils that they need for preparation, the different types of cutting board. Here we have this green one out here, and this is mostly used when you're doing cutting vegetables and preparing vegetables, etc. We have the different colors like red, blue, white is usually a utility board that can be used for almost anything. Here is the basic setup. I can move around and show you. This is a basic setup of food preparation, where you have your French knife, and we introduce into knives from as short as 8 inches. I think this is a 10-inch one. You have your paring knife, and we usually have your vegetable peeler, and this is a basic setup for food preparation. When students get into the program, we require that they have some of the basic utensils for themselves because the college cannot provide everything. And sometimes smaller utensils that we provide, they go missing after a while. So we give them the basic tools like the stainless steel bowls, which will be these silver bowls from small, medium, large, etc. to work with. But basically they have to provide just their knives and small utensils, like for example for baking they would buy their own baking tins. What else should they? Their measuring utensils like the dry measure cups and spoons, measuring spoons, the liquid measuring cups, etc. But other stuff we would provide it for them. So they would use it and return it at the end of their practical to the college. Now over here, this is what you'd call a tilt head model mixer. This is used for basic cake baking, cake mixing. We have where our turntables, students are required to find their own, but just in case we may be able to lend them one to work with. They find, as I said before, their own basic utensils. The scale, basic kitchen scales, we provide those also for them to work with. Now, when it comes to food prep, what they usually start off with is the basic vegetable cuts. And we go right up through the first year from the fish dishes, shellfish, pasta dishes, poultry, meat, all of those. So each week that the students come in, they have a different practical to do, and it's going to be something new. So when they learn something this week, they have to try and practice at home. Now, and that goes right up until the end of the semester where they do a final exam. It's quite an interesting program and very, very lucrative too for those who wish to continue in it. Because once they're through, what you'll find, and what I have found over the years, is that there are students who have gone into doing their own business just after probably second or third baking class, because the things are so good and they find such a lucrative market outside there that they're making money while they're learning. And I would encourage anybody to come and do the hospitality program and see where it takes them. You can go into the hotel industry, you can go into your own business and tourism, whatever. And yes.
Hi, my name is Mitch Stewart, graduate from the Bachelor of Science degree program in Hospitality and Tourism Management, and a valedictorian for the class of 2020. So I've had a tremendous, vibrant, and memorable learning experience at the Montego Bay Community College Westmoreland Campus. So our lecturers and our culture promotes a student-centered, democratic learning environment in which you are the focus. So though we are small in environment, we are talawa in our results, because we settle for nothing less than the very best, right? So not to mention our supportive staffs and lecturers who are phenomenal caretakers and inspirators, who will motivate you to do and be your very best and will nurture your talent to ensure that you succeed and you are on your A game at all times. So that is our lecturers at the Montego Bay Community College Westmoreland Campus. All right, so my full potential, resourcefulness, and creativity was unlocked during my tenure at the Montego Bay Community College, and it's your turn. So I implore you to seize this opportunity to forge your career path with us and experience our warm, friendly, family-oriented environment. So your place is here. Your time is now, and your success is certain at the Montego Bay Community College Westmoreland Campus, the University College of Western Jamaica, where the end crowns the work.
Welcome to the Montego Bay Community College Westmoreland Campus. My name is Mr. Kevin-Omar Strachn. I'm the senior IT lecturer at this campus. I lecture courses such as programming, database, management information systems. This program allows students to be senior managers over time if they matriculate to the bachelor's program. This program gives them the capabilities of being a junior in many establishments. It allows them to have a hands-on knowledge of many areas in information science. As their senior lecturer here, I am able to see them through the correct path whenever they are doing their courses. I make sure that they put everything to practice as much as possible. At the end of their program, at the associate level, they do projects, especially major project, which is it's a combination of everything that they have learned over the 2 years. So that's where now they would put their skills that they have learned by designing either a website, a program, or a mobile app. Mobile app development is an integral part in today's society. So introducing them to that area of study, it's a good field. However, some of them may seem to write other programs as time goes by. But web designing, web development, different type of programs are all designed under the students' criteria. Why I say students' criteria? I do not decide for them what they want to design. I let them choose as a team. Over my desk are some projects my students have completed over the years, and I will show you some of them. Here are samples of many projects my students have completed. The projects vary in different categories as well. We have a virtual DJ website where a student has designed as well. We have pharmacy management system. This is the one that controls the entire pharmacy procedure, point of sale system, and all of that. We have an inventory record system. I tend to realize that most students like the inventory aspect of it. So I have various types of inventory system. I even have one here which is a Premier League software. This one would be utilized for students or for players, they would say, to transfer between clubs and so forth. So this one would be a highly recommended program. This one is a hospital management system. This one handles the patient's records and so forth whenever he or she is registered within the medical fraternity. This one is a hardware inventory system. This inventory system manages the entire hardware within any hardware company. Okay. This one was one of my first. This one is a library management system. And this one entails the entire procedure of a library and how the entire procedure happens within the library. All right? And last but not least, one of my favorites, this one was a pizza delivery website. This one was done in 2019. This one entails how you order your pizza online, how it is being delivered and by who, if you are getting a coupon, log on, so forth. All those features were enabled within this. So that is just some of my projects my students have completed over the years.
Welcome to the Faculty of Arts and Sciences. I am Mrs. Jillian Senior, and I am the social work lecturer here on the Montego Bay Community College full campus. Social work is a helping profession that seeks to assist vulnerable persons gain access to much needed resources that can better their standards of living. These individuals range from the mentally ill, persons who are homeless, persons who are experiencing any form of abuse, persons who may have lost their jobs or a loved one, right down to someone who is interested in starting their own business. Here at the Montego Bay Community College, we offer both the associate degree and the bachelor's degree in social work. The associate degree is currently done in both the day and evening program, and the bachelor's degree is done in the evening institution. The prerequisites are for the associate degree 5 CXC or GCE inclusive of English language. Some of the core courses that you will come upon when doing your associate degree includes Ethics for Social Work, Introduction for Social Work, Introduction for Disability, Introduction for Psychology, Social Welfare and Policy, Social Theory, Practice and Principle 1 and 2. The job opportunities are endless once you've obtained your degree in social work. Some of these areas that you can branch off in includes child welfare social worker, mental health and substance abuse social worker, school social worker, medical social worker. You can also become a play therapist, counselor or therapist. You can become a community development social worker. You can become a family support social worker. That's just a few of the areas of social work that you can branch off into. Thanks again for making it the Montego Bay Community College Phone Campus. And again, enjoy the rest of our virtual open day and know you're having fun thus far.
Good day, everyone. I am Thalia Ferguson, first year student of the Montego Bay Community College from campus where I'm currently pursuing an associate degree in social work. Today, I want to invite you on a journey. I hope that you are in the mood to travel because I would love to share my experience thus far learning in a pandemic. At first, I was a little scared as I was transitioning from high school to college where my classes were being held virtually. However, my worries quickly subsided after I met my lecturers and soon realized how awesome they were. At times, I tend to forget that I was in online classes as the lecturers use interactive sessions, collaborative visual and audio tools where they gave me access to course materials in a very supportive learning environment. On the other hand, the students were quite cooperative as it pertains to working with the lecturers and playing our parts as students. It was oftentimes hard to miss classes. However, if I ever had to, I did not have to rely on my classmates as the sessions were being recorded. In order to cope with the challenges that came with online learning, I would ensure that I balance my school and personal life well. Though some of my plans were limited by the COVID-19 restrictions, I would go for a jog in the early mornings. The support system given by the school is quite tremendous, as they had numerous meetings with us geared at helping us to maneuver the learning platforms. Though this pandemic caused a lot of challenges to students, I believe that the entire staff of the Montego Bay Community College from campus should be commended for a job well done. In conclusion, I would love to express my gratitude to every member of staff who has contributed to a successful year. I would certainly recommend the prestigious Montego Bay Community College from campus to anyone who is interested in having an extraordinary and triumphant learning.
Hello everyone, my name is Danesha Cummings and I am a current fourth year student at the Montego Bay Community College from campus. I am presently enrolled in the Bachelor's for Social Work degree program and I'm here to talk to you about my learning experience thus far. It has been quite interactive and meaningful in that my academic growth has been tremendous. And this is because the lecturers have been enthusiastic and keen about their delivery. We have been engaged not only through lectures, but through movies and videos, presentations, guest lectures, and prior to our current pandemic, we were able to experience practicum and field trips. And so the classes are quite interactive and energized, which allows you to retain the material being taught. Sometimes though it can be challenging, especially since everything has been moved online because of the current pandemic, and you will have to find ways to cope, but you need not worry because the college is there to provide support in that regard. For example, lecturers always ensure that the classes are recorded for your access thereafter, just in case you should meet in any internet issues. And there is also the provision of reading material in the form of electronic documents for you to supplement your learning, and you won't have to worry about buying textbooks. So the college on a whole has been quite supportive in that you are able to take advantage of their payment plans for your tuition, and in the event that you are not up to date with your payment before an exam, you can always ask for clearance, and that is proper support. I would definitely recommend anyone to start or to continue their educational journey with the Montego Bay Community College because it is a well-recognized institution and it is an institution that looks out for their students' best interest.
My name is Lorrel Garwood, a business lecturer at Westmoreland Campus. I'm here to talk about our co-curricular activities offered here at our campus. Our activities include performing art society, which includes drama and some choir and dub, the different activities that is being performed in performing art society. Then we have some other clubs offered here at the Westmoreland campus. We have our campus band, which of course the band would include the keyboard player and the drums So we have the students really love the band here at this campus. We also have the 4-H club. We also have the tourism club, which started a couple years ago. And of course, we have the sports club, which Westmoreland Campus boasts about our sports program. As you can see here, we have our trophies that we would have earned over the years. The athletics, which we did well in sports on the main campus. We did well in cheerleading. We have a vibrant cheerleading program here at the Westmoreland Campus as well. We also did well in football. Our young men are very talented, and women in football. Basketball as well has been played here, and a variety of sporting events. So when you come here to the Westmoreland Campus, please be assured that the program will be very well rounded. You will get activities which helps for your health, and of course all our students enjoy the sports program here at the Westmoreland Campus.
My name is Donna van Mcintosh, and I'm a part of the Student Services Department here at the Montego Bay Community College. Now, just to give you a little overview of what the Student Services Department does. As the name suggests, student services. So we cater to a wide range of things that affect students. So the other areas that would not necessarily be addressed in their regular classes, those areas are addressed by the Student Services Department. And so we help students in many ways. For example, we look at psychosocial support for our students. We look at psychosocial support for our students. And one of the ways we offer psychosocial support is through counseling. And we all know how important counseling is to persons who need counseling. And you might be wondering why we would need counseling at a college. But let me just remind us that no matter how young or how old we are, there are things that affect us at times that would sort of cause us not to be able to focus on whatever it is that we need to focus on. So with this kind of support, students are better able to perform well academically. And you will find that even after they leave college, the kind of support that they get from the Student Services Department is help them to deal with other areas of their lives and to even take some of those things that they have learned into the world of work and into their relationships. So the department on a whole plays a very, very important role in the lives of the students. So I mentioned counseling earlier, but we also try to assist our students in terms of welfare. There are some students who need that kind of support. Not everyone will, but we know how things are in terms of our economy and all of that. So there are students who really need that kind of support, and without that support, they would not have been able to make it through college. And so we see our welfare program as a very important part of what we do as a department. So yes, we try as best as we can. We know the budget is normally tight, but as best as we can, we try to assist those who are most needy. And where we are unable to, we try to get additional support for those persons. One of the ways we try to get support for those persons who need financial assistance is through scholarships. And what we do is we try to find out where these scholarships are, and we try to make the students aware of the scholarships that are available at any given time. And we also assist them sometimes in applying for some of those scholarships. We try as best as we can to aid them in the process of doing what is necessary to get those scholarships. The department is also responsible for sending students out on voluntary service. And this is where students are required to, and let me just say it's a must for all students to do voluntary service. And what they would do is they would go out into the working world and they would seek employment at a preferably government organization where they can offer voluntary service to give back something to the community. It doesn't necessarily have to be a government organization. It can also be a homework center, for example, that the students set up. But it must be something where they are offering some level of volunteerism. So it's not something that you should be paid for. And what this does is that it helps the student in terms of them realizing their role in society and helping them to realize that they need to give back to society. So we also see that as being very important. So there are so many things that the department does. Even through our workshops and our seminars, we regularly have workshops and seminars that are geared towards helping the student to grow. So personal development comes into play where we try to put things in place. So we have, for example, like a leadership seminar that is an annual event that we have that the department puts on. And through that leadership seminar, we're able to teach students how to become better leaders and even how to be better followers. Because before you can learn to lead, you have to learn to follow. So we try in many ways to assist our students to be the best person or the best human being that they can be. And so even after they leave here, some of those skills, some of those things that they learn here will enable them to function better in society. So the Student Services Department is very integral in the life of the Montego Bay Community College, and we take pleasure in what we do. We take pleasure in working with our students, in assisting them to be the best that they can be. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Natasha Hall. I am a third-year student of the Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration program. I am also the former Student Council Vice President. I am a peer counselor, and I am the president of the Performing Arts Society. While at Montego Bay Community College, Westmoreland Campus, I have had the opportunity to experience the wonderful service that the Student Services Department has to offer. They not only assist students academically, but they also assist students financially. How, you may ask? Whenever a student is faced with the challenge of paying their tuition, they offer in-house scholarships, that is, scholarships offered by the institution, as well as grants and scholarships from organizations outside of the institution. As I have recently been a recipient of a scholarship from the NCB Foundation, as well as a grant from the NCB Grant a Wish program. During the entire process, from applying to writing the essay, to editing, to submitting, as well as getting the votes that is needed for the Grant a Wish program, I had full support from the entire team at MBCC, specifically the Student Services Department. As our guidance counselor, Mr. Donovan Mcintosh, he was there for me from the beginning to the day that I got the award. So don't delay, apply today, because here at MBCC Westmoreland Campus, you are loved and supported.
The mission of the library is to support the educational aspect of the institution. We are expecting that students will know how to locate, to identify, to retrieve, to use, and also to cite correctly information for their essays. We currently operate on dual model, whereby we use face-to-face and we also use the online system interface with the student online platform, popularly known as iSIMS.
The library has a vertical file clippings such as newspapers, past papers, periodicals that are available upon request. We also offer the services such as photocopying, laminating, spiral binding, and printing for all our students here at the Froome campus at affordable prices.
Earlier on I mentioned about iSIMS. That's a platform that once you are a registered student, you're able to access various databases, EBSCO, Emerald, ProQuest. We also want the students to know, and our prospective students to know, that in terms of ProQuest, you can download, yes, you can download 5 textbooks for up to 10 days on your compatible devices, and you can have those to work with. We also want you to understand that for those who are doing the CCCJ program, whereby you need past papers, also utilize iSIMS. And when you get there, you just select past papers. Please ensure that you put in the code of the particular subject that you're doing. And the good thing about iSIMS, getting papers from that system, it's unlimited. If you come to the physical library, we only retain 10 years copy of each exam. So you're encouraged to use the online system. We're also encouraging you also that you use the Ask the Librarian feature, whereby if you have questions, concern, use that, ask the librarian. We also have an Instagram page that you can go and send us messages. Not to mention the traditional email, you can also send us email messages. So the library is here to support your teaching and learning experience at the Montego Bay Community College, Westmoreland Campus.
Hi, my name is Amelia Brown, and I am the CTI Administration for the Hart NSA Trust, formerly Hart. We offer the Advanced Cake Baking and Decorating course, Early Childhood, Data Operations, Practical Nursing, and Commercial Food Preparation, levels 1, 2, and 3. To get into our programs, all you need to do is have a CXC or an SSC, City and Guilds, or a Hart certificate, a professional certificate, or you can complete our diagnostic math and English entrance tests. After you do such activities, you will be called for an interview, and then you become a part of our courses. The duration for our courses are 9 months. At the end of these 9 months, you are certified. You can use this certificate to work not only in Jamaica, but overseas. So come on over and apply for our courses. Thank you.
You have received a wealth of information today at our virtual Open Day 2021. I am sure that you are right now considering that yes, the Westmoreland campus is indeed the right choice to make. We have our programs offered full-time in the day. Can I remind you about these programs? The Associate Degree in Business Studies, the Associate Degree in Social Work, the Associate Degree in Management Information Systems, and the Associate Degree in Hospitality and Tourism Management. We also have our Bachelor's Degree offered full-time in the day. We have our Bachelor's in Business Administration, our Bachelor's in Social Work. But guess what? Remember I told you about our Enrolled Assistant Nursing program that we started this campus with way back in 2004. we are still offering that program, and it has been offered full-time in the day. But for those of you who are working and you're wondering, I can't make it in the day, we have not left you out. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a vibrant workforce and development program, aka evening program. What do we offer there? We offer our associate in business studies, we offer our associate in social work, and we offer our bachelor's in business studies and social work in the evening, 5:30 to 8:30 p.m., 5 days for the week and sometimes 4 days for the week. So we did not leave you out, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, by now, you realize that at the Westmoreland campus of the Montego Bay Community College, the end does crown the work. You have seen so many stories and heard so many of the stories that we shared with you today. Stories of triumph, stories of victories, success stories, stories where we have assisted students to go beyond their potential. We gave them that little extra boost towards excellence. Take a look at some more of these stories that our students, who are now our past students, they wrote right here at the Westmoreland campus of the Montego Bay Community College. You would notice that I am seated in the dining room at the Westmoreland campus of the Montego Bay Community College. Just look around. Isn't it amazing? I agree with you. But if you go to any of our hotels at the highest standard, you would realize that the setting is similar. We here at the Westmoreland campus train our students to do the best and with the best. They can go anywhere and operate at the highest standards. After all, didn't I tell you? Excellence is the name of the game that we have here at the Westmoreland campus. Our students are introduced to industry standards of the highest quality. They can perform at the highest quality. Weddings, banquets, any special events, they can do it, and they can do it well. Just look at where I'm seated. This is nothing less than a work of art. So, ladies and gentlemen, you might be wondering at this stage, how can I join this dynamic team at the Westmoreland campus? How can I become a student at this center of excellence, this place that is paramount to none? Well, I am here to tell you that all you have to do is go to our website, mbcc.edu.jm, and click on that Apply Now button. Select those programs that are offered at the Westmoreland campus, and you are already on your way to joining our team. But just in case you want some additional information, you want to hear further information about the programs, call us at 876-633-7872 or drop us a line at mbcc.edu.jm. Where else can you find us? For those in-person visits, just come on up to us. We are right beside the Frome Police Station and Frome Post Office, right across from the properties of the Frome Sugar Estate. And if you can't find us with all of that information, Just tell them that you want to go to the former campus of the Frome Technical High School. That's where we are located. So what are you waiting for? Come on over, join us, and begin to write your story of excellence with us here at the Montego Bay Community College. Share this link because it is good news and we love to spread good news. We are waiting for you in September 2021. We are ready for you. What are you waiting for? Apply now.